Hi everybody, this is Simon Sage from Android Central. We are playing Horn, a recently launched game by Phosphorus Games, and it is currently in the Nvidia Tegra Zone and also in Google Play. It is a really great looking 3D platformer action game. You're going to see a lot of combat here that's pretty similar to Infinity Blade on iOS. And that it's kind of one-on-one fights, and you have battles that are all kind of swipe-based. But there are a lot of really unique things here. Those of you who are familiar with the Ico series will also kind of be looking at this kid's head here, thinking, that looks awfully familiar. But the layout is pretty straightforward. Instead of having a virtual joystick, it's all tap to move. So you just tap on the ground wherever you want to go, and that's where you go. As you can see here, a lot of the graphics are really great. We got some nice cloud effects here, some really nice just waving in the wind kind of stuff here. The music is also particularly good. I'll just turn it up a little bit here, but very subtle, very nice. The sound effects are really good here in terms of, I mean, right now it's just kind of his footsteps, but there's just this really slight jangle of his equipment. It's a lot of really small details here that just look really nice. Anyway, we can take a look at the next level here. Here we go. So the story goes here, this kid called Horn, who is a blacksmith's apprentice, wakes up to find his whole world is kind of in ruin and inhabited by these large robotic golem type creatures that tend to be very curt, and he eventually just kind of pieces together that there is a curse that has kind of plagued his people and the various creatures in it. So we've got a little bit of combat here. 2 dodge keys on the side here. All of these guys called Pygons have armor around them that you need to put a chink into. There we go. Oop. And after you expose a weak point, then you can target it a little bit more specifically. We can circle around the other side. I'm not going all the way around the rear because he's actually got a hind-legged attack here. You might be able to see. Yeah, there we go. See? There we go. So you might have noticed a little creature kind of bouncing out of the Pygon there. So basically all of the people in this world have been somehow or another captured by this curse, and Horn here has created a sword that can bust them free of it. So this pygite, these that I'm collecting here, also you saw them in the little gems on the way in. There's another one there. That is used for forging, so that's all a part of the crafting system here. You start off with one, but over time you can make new ones. They require pygite as well as pygite cores, which are a little more rare, but over time you can also acquire blueprints for a whole bunch more weapons. We've got a bunch of different categories of weapons too, including pole arms here, accessories such as amulets, and vanity costumes. They don't really add anything, but you can look like a ninja here, which is kind of cool. And there are also consumables, including the Pie Boom, which stuns enemies. You may have seen that. I got them when I leapt in the air. But these Pie Booms will just do it automatically. There are also potions so that you can regain a little bit of health out on the field. And of course there are in-app purchases here. The game is published by Zynga, so it's kind of expected, but if you want to accelerate your progress a little bit, that option is there. So in addition to creating whole new weapons, you can also simply upgrade the weapons that you have. They also have the same kind of component costs, but you'll see here that this particular weapon also has crit chance, so you can choose whether you want to upgrade the attack power or the crit chance. So a fair bit of depth there in terms of the crafting, and there's also a little bit of platforming action here. Lots of story. As you play through the game, you collect new pages in the journal that explain what's going on in different parts of this fictional land here, as well as where you are exactly in your quest. It's really, really richly laid out. Lots of kind of neat, unique storyline here. Now, we've got these guys here are where that little guy who just went off, he has a core, and if I can get him with this little wrist blaster mabob, I can actually get a core. There's a bit of a delay on it, so you gotta time it just right. There we go. So it's lots of cool little elements here. You can see what some of the animations here are like. See lots of character, lots of thought put into everything here, and a very nicely done game. Let's just. So I had to tap on that ledge just in time in order to grab it, and then we swipe up to go up. Lots of environmental stuff like that. Really light platform. You just kind of tap and go, and everything just kind of generally points in the right direction. There isn't a lot of room to get confused here. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Very colorful, very good-looking game. And you should check it out. This is Simon Sage from Android Central, and this is Horn.
Hey everybody, it's Phil from Android Central, and if you want to help out the site and look good, go get the best damn Android t-shirt anywhere from shopandroid.com.